Exercise. Precedence of operators in Java. Exercise objective. Create a program to practice the precedence of operators in Java. At the end, we should observe the following. Create a new project. Create the precedence of operators project. We open NetBeans, we click on File, New Project. We click on Java, Java Application, and click on Next. The project name is Precedence of Operators. The project location is Courses Java Fundamentals, Lesson 3. And click on Finish. So the project has the desired structure. As a next step, we create the precedence of operators test.java class. So we right-click on the project Precedence of Operators, we click on New, and after that click Java class. The class name is Precedence of Operators Test. Remember to use the lowercase and uppercase letters as shown in the class, as Java is sensible to uppercase and lowercase letters. The package name is Operators. We can see the full path of this class, and we click on Finish. This is the result of the created Java class. We will substitute the code with the following. If you have any problem coding this class, you can click on the name of this class to download the code. But remember, first try to code every line that we give you. We write package operators, public class, the name of the class is Precedence of Operators. Open curly braces. We define the main method. We write to the console first example precedence of operators. We define a first variable called x with value 5 of type int. We define another variable called y equals to 10 of type int, and define the variable z. And this variable is equals to x, but using the pre-increment operator, multiplied by the variable y, but using the post-decrement operator. So the result of this expression is z is equals to 6 plus 10. So the value of z is equals to 60. We print to the console the value of variable x, y, and z. The variable x is equal to 6, the variable y is equal to 9, and the variable z is equals to 60. In this case, the variable 9 was pending to decrease, so when we are using again this variable when logging to the console, the variable decrement, so the value is 9. Now we will see an example of evaluation. With this example, we can see the precedence of operators in Java. In this case, the first operators that are going to be evaluated are the multiply and division operators. These operators have more priority in the precedence of operators. After these operators, we have, for example, the plus or minus operator. And we evaluate this expression from left to right. So, as we can see in the evaluation, we have 4 plus 5 plus 6 divided by 3. And we can group using the precedence operators. So evaluating from left to right, we will use parentheses only to show you how the precedence of operators works. But as we can see, it's not necessary to use parentheses to apply the precedence of operators. It's only to show you how it works. So we have the expression 4 plus 5 multiplied by 6 divided by 3. And evaluating from left to right again, the first operator that is executed is 5 multiplied by 6. So we have the result 4 plus 30 divided by 3. Finally, we have the result 4 plus 10. And the final result is 14. But we can use parentheses to break precedence operators. So in this case, we can group 4 plus 5, and this multiplied by the result of 6 divided by 3. And in this case, the result is 9 multiplied by 2, and the final result is 18. This result is using int literals, so the result is not float but int. Another evaluation example, we can use the same logic, 1 plus 2 minus 3 multiplied by 4 divided by 5. We are grouping using the precedence operators. So evaluating from left to right, we first have 1 plus 2 minus 3 multiplied by 4 divided by 5. And the first result is 3 minus 12 divided by 5. And the final result is 3 minus 2. And the final result is 1. So we are applying precedence operators to evaluate this expression. But if we use parentheses, we can break the precedence operators. So in this case, the evaluation is 3 minus 3 multiplied by 0. So the first result is 3 minus 0, and the final result is 3. The division, remember that only takes the int part. It's not using any float type. Another example, we will use a string type to check if it detects a string, the result turns into a string too. So in this case, the result is the concatenation and prints 1, 2. It's not 12 because it's not executing the addition but is applying a concatenation. So in this case, the result is 1 concatenated by 2 because we have a string and Java applies the string context. But the parentheses break this rule, as it has the highest priority when we are using precedence operators. So in this case, we're using parentheses, so the evaluation of 1 plus 2 is executed. And the final result prints 3. So the 3 is concatenated, but first the addition of 1 plus 2 is executed. Another example, the plus operator is associative to the left. In this case, the operation is executed first and after that is concatenated. So it prints 3 ABC. But if we change the order, we can see ABC, after that 1 plus 2, but in this case detect a first string. So it prints ABC and the addition is not executed, but a concatenation. ABC 1 concatenated by 2. So these are the precedence operators that we are putting into practice. As a next step, we can run this project on the class precedence of operator test.java, right-click and run file. And this is the result. This is the same result as we have examined, but the recommendation is that you check every result again, so you are sure that you are understanding the precedence of operators in Java. With this exercise, we have put into practice the precedence of operators in Java. For more information about operators in Java, you can use the following link.